Hello everyone, I'm William.
And my name is Dan, and both together we are Perte et Fracas. I'm absolutely thrilled to present to you a new game unlike anything you'll have seen before. Once Upon a Line is an immersive narrative board game for solo and cooperative play that combines elements of word puzzles and choose your own adventure games.
Since the dawn of time, you, the Zephyrimes, have watched over the Great Balance in secret. Now, as tragedy threatens to plunge the world into chaos, you will embody brave heroes and attempt to guide them through the challenges to come. Each time you play, you will choose from a range of heroes, each with their own unique talents. Then, you'll dive into feature-length stories and explore them using the never-before-seen Grid of Destiny. The Grid of Destiny system uses scratch-off ink so that every decision that you make will alter the story as you physically carve out your actions into the grid. Each action you take will reveal letters and symbols that can be combined together to discover new locations, gather items, and fulfill quests. But you'll need to explore carefully, as time is against you, and the Grid of Destiny is full of traps. Over the course of many chapters, you'll level up your heroes, uncover secrets, and make choices leading you to several possible endings. As each chapter can last for 3 or more hours, you can save your progress at any time, and later return to precisely where you left off.
As a natively French publisher, we are absolutely delighted to announce our partnership with our friends at Lagadac Games, who will be translating and publishing Once Upon a Line in English.
And we hope you'll join us both on this exciting new journey.
Salut tout le monde! Hello everybody, it is Az here from Lucky Duck Games. It is absolutely tremendous to be back with you on a brand new campaign, and we're already funded! Once Upon a Line has already funded within just 2 hours. The amount of support has been really incredible. And this evening, or this afternoon, or this morning, wherever you are in the world, we are streaming on Facebook, on Twitch, on Facebook groups, and on YouTube. So give us a message, let us know if you can see us. I can already see Panda Angel in chat. I can see felicitations, amigo. Oh, love. I don't know who this user is. Someone who's not clicked the StreamYard accept. Patrick, viva la Polonia. I don't know what I've just said, but I'm gonna ask Dan and William in a second. Good audio and video. Yes, love getting confirmation of good audio and video. Thank you, Panda. Bravo, à l'équipe. Oh, there's a lot of French fans here. So I will say tonight the stream will be partly in English, but also partly in French, because I'm going to very shortly introduce you to Dan and William from Perte Fracas, creators of Once Upon a Line, and also Cicely, who's the translator and also given some real support to the game as it's been growing over the past year or more. Hello, Alex, as well. It's nice to have you here. Hello. Good luck. Thank you so much, Pedro. You're very, very sweet. Ah, some Polish fans in the house. Dobre. Oh, I'm not going to try and murder this. I have too many Polish friends who will laugh at me if I try and say all of this. So if you have any questions throughout the stream, please feel free, no matter what platform you're on, to share them, because we're going to bring the team together now. We're going to look at the campaign, going to tell you a little bit about what's to come, answer your questions, anything you might want to ask. Perte Fracas rocks, says Sebastian. Well, look, what better time is it to welcome Perte Fracas to the stream? Hello, Dan and William. Yeah! Oh, Sebastian. He knows. Salut tout le monde. I love this. How are you guys doing?
Everyone. Yeah, very great. Thank you. Ça va super bien.
Super bien. Hello, says Big Mitches. If you're on Facebook and you're watching this stream, you can go to StreamYard.com and connect it to your Facebook account, and then we can see who you are. Unfortunately, I'm just going to have to wave at whoever this person is. So, guys, it's a brand new campaign. It's been a long time coming for you. Yeah. Sure. We're 3 hours in. How has it been?
Yeah, totally amazing, incredible campaign. It starts very, very, very fast and very well. So thank you to all the backers that join us for this, as we said in the video, exciting new journey. Yeah, it's totally incredible adventure for us. It's 2 years ago we started this project. At the end of the campaign of Ragnarok Star, we started to work on this Once Upon a Line project, and now it's live, and it's really amazing, funded in 2 hours, unbelievable for us.
And we know that you've been sharing the game at French conventions for a long time now. Would you like to say anything in French, first of all, to some of the people that have supported you?
Yeah. Alors, on va dire merci à tous nos fans, tous les joueurs, toutes les joueuses de France. So thank you to everyone in France. Merci de nous avoir soutenus sur les conventions, sur les festivals. Merci d'être venu à Octogone. The award from Octogone was really important for us. So thank you if you went to Octogone. Merci beaucoup d'être venu jouer avec nous sur le festival Octogone et puis nous avoir décerné ce prix là qu'on voit là, this award. So thank you very much. Et puis n'hésitez pas à poser des questions en commentaire. Si jamais on a besoin, on va y répondre, il n'y a aucun problème. On fera des coupures françaises pendant la présentation en anglais, donc n'hésitez surtout pas, on interviendra.
So yes, it will be mainly in English because of me. I'm so sorry. I'm the only one here that doesn't speak French. I'm so sorry, stream. And speaking of the importance of language, speaking of the importance of translation, and Lucky Duck, of course, are going to be doing the English version of Once Upon a Line, but somebody that was very important in getting us to this stage, whose voice you will have just heard in the trailer. It's none other than Cicely. Hello.
Hello.
How are you doing this evening, Cicely?
Oh, I'm doing very well.
And up until, as Dan said, it's been a couple of years that Once Upon a Line has been in the making. And what have you been doing since you've been involved with it?
Well, I've been doing all the translating work. I've also corrected some insect facts, just in case. Very important. And as you said, I lent my voice for the ad.
It was incredible because Once Upon a Line is a very narrative game, a game that's really about the love of the word, the love of story, and this music combined with your voice, I feel really set the feeling for this epic journey players were going to be on. I loved it, really did.
Yeah.
I'm going to look at a few comments, and Dan or Cecilia, you can let me know what they say, what we see here.
Yeah.
I'm sure that Dan doesn't understand any of the English.
Oh no, Dan is fantastic. Dan's English is very good. It's very good. It is.
I'm looking at the comments.
This is a wonderful start of the campaign, my friends.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah. Many congrats. Some friends. making jokes in the comments also.
Good. I mean, that's what Kickstarter and crowdfunding is all about. It's about making games with some of your friends and about them making fun of you along the way. Like, that's just what happens. And already we're only 3 hours into the campaign, and Pedro already wants to know, are there more expansions coming?
Tons of expansions.
Yeah.
I mean,
No.
this-
We have to be really concentrate on this project. We want to finish it and make it as beautiful as we can, as narrative also as we can, to go deeper and deeper inside all the stories. And once it will be finished, we have many other ideas to make Once Upon a Line for kids, to make also some other ideas we have. Yeah. But in future, first, we have to make this product as beautiful as possible.
And a little bit of love being shared for the trailer. The trailer is great. Bravo for all the work. And to the 3 of you, because you were the stars of the trailer. This was great.
With Vince also.
Yeah, with Vince and with Dominica as well. You all made an amazing, amazing trailer. I don't know. You have to tell me what this comment says.
Most
We're
beautiful.
so proud of you.
Oh, my heart is warmed. This is so sweet. And then did I miss one other one? Oh, yes. Mark was actually asking already about stretch goals.
Oh yeah, about stretch goal. Alors, en fait, on va pas faire de stretch goal dans cette campagne. C'est pas ce qui est prévu. On va faire ce qu'on appelle des daily reveals, c'est-à-dire que on donne tout depuis au lancement du jeu et tous les jours de la campagne, on va révéler un petit peu plus du contenu. Donc, la grosse extension qui est offerte pour tous les pledges, elle va vous être révélée peu à peu. On va vous révéler tout le contenu, tout le matériel qui est contenu dedans. Et puis, quelques petites surprises, il y en aura aussi, mais pas des stretch goals à proprement parler. Probably you can explain also for English people
Absolutely.
about stretch goals or daily reveals.
Yeah, so immediately we're giving a free expansion to every single backer. And to help involve you in the world and the story, we're going to be adding new content to that expansion every single day of the campaign, sharing a little bit about the new mechanics, a little bit about the world and some of the characters there, and showing you just how different each one. And actually, we'll be doing discussions as well about what makes each of the expansions in Once Upon a Line unique, because everyone adds a slightly different twist. Some add new heroes to the base game that you can unlock and potentially take into the Butterfly's Breath. Other ones go into the future, and other ones give you a completely different angle on the grid of destiny and tragedy. And we're going to talk a little bit about that when we look at the campaign. So no stretch goals, but daily unlocks with new content building that expansion that you all get for free. Yeah, here we go.
Says, oh no, I'll have to have some kids so I can buy the one for children in the future. I wouldn't recommend having children just for that, though. They're a lot of work.
No, come on. No. You can, if you start now, I think maybe in 3 years' time, yeah, we got this. Okay, it's a deal. It's a deal. We had another message in French.
Well done, Vosgians. That's where we are in France. It's called Vosges. This is a thing from the Finistère, from the other side of the country.
I know this guy.
Ah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Dan and I nearly fell out not that long ago when I was
the sailor from the team. I know him.
I was like, Dan, are you in Paris? And Dan was like,
not all French people live in Paris.
No, only strangers live in Paris.
Oh.
I'd say Vosges would be the opposite of Paris, actually, if I had to say, like, France.
Then I'm going to have to come visit at some point.
Yeah,
for
sure.
We had another French comment.
Yeah, congrats to the team Perte Fracas. And yeah, you provide us a wind of, how would you say?
A breath of fresh air to the Board Game Society. And we tip our hats to this wonderful idea.
Thank you, GameStef.
Oh, that is so sweet. Like that.
Oh, and someone from Mexico also.
Oh,
Who
directly.
joined us on the Facebook group recently. French girl living in Mexico, I think.
I was going to say my Spanish is pretty rusty, so I don't.
¿Dónde está mi pantalones? Where are my trousers?
Well, I can't help you there. I'm hoping on, but
we're fine. We're fine.
okay.
Working from home, and then we had another French message.
Another question. Someone asked for a version for schools.
Wow,
it's a good
Also
idea.
something we think, can be.
My partner is a teacher as well, and she loved whenever we played the game together. She loved it. This could really be a thing.
Yeah, and it's a great way to discover the issues of the language and to the traps of the language, and also to have fun while learning. So,
do you want to reply in French as well? Just for them?
Probably. Thank you. Oui, je disais en fait qu'on va effectivement travailler sur une version. On a déjà commencé à réfléchir à des choses qui pourraient être reçues par l'éducation nationale. Alors après, tout ça, il faut le rendre viable, c'est compliqué. Mais oui, parce que ça permettrait éventuellement de détourner les pièges et difficultés de la langue française. Et ce serait vraiment génial de pouvoir apprendre en s'amusant. La règle du MBP, par exemple, ce serait juste génial. Mais il y en a encore pas mal de travail.
Oh, and oh my goodness, the love you gentlemen are getting. Oh my word.
Oh, merci. Who's that? Yeah. This guy asked if there will be a retail version. Alors oui, il va y avoir une version boutique, mais vous trouverez en boutique uniquement la boîte base, le souffle du papillon et les larmes de fond, et puis bien sûr les recharge packs qui vont avec. Donc, en anglais, c'est The Butterfly's Breath et The Water of Our Discontent. Voilà. Donc, uniquement ces deux boîtes-là seront disponibles en retail, en version boutique. Et donc, vous, pour la campagne Kickstarter, vous pouvez bénéficier donc de Splendeur et d'Échéance, et aussi d'une extension un peu particulière dont on parlera tout à l'heure, qui est la transe des poissons d'argent. So I just explained that there will be a retail version, but only for the Butterfly's Breath and the
Waters of Our Discontent.
Can you explain us, Cecily, why you choose that name? Because Cecily chose the name of this campaign.
Well, you wanted something poetic, and so it calls back to a Shakespeare line, "The winter of our discontent." So,
yeah.
I was looking.
Yeah, and because it happens in the bottom of the ocean, and so that's a joke.
Well, do you know what? This might be a good opportunity to maybe have a little bit of a discussion about that expansion and what makes it a little bit unique. Let me bring it up here, because it actually looks because on one hand, with Once Upon a Line and The Butterfly's Breath, we are talking about a post-apocalyptic saga where a pandemic has decimated the land, and now we have giant insects roaming, and humans are learning to survive and integrate their lifestyle with these giant insects at the same time. But then, with the expansion, The Water of Our Discontent, we have a completely different looking thing. So I'm going to share my screen so we can have a look at it together. Oh, no, not that one. Not that one. Hold on. Let's get the right one this time. So what is the setting for this expansion? You said it was underwater. What else makes it stand out?
It happens at the same moment of the story, almost, but somewhere else, where technologies continue to evolve. So in the ocean, in Iceland, in an underwater city. So I will just translate for French people. C'est un jeu qui une extension qui va se dérouler donc à peu près à la même époque, mais sous l'océan. En fait, dans une faille au niveau de l'Islande, il y a une population qui a continué à développer les technologies et à survivre. Voilà. So it will happen there, and we will discover that this beautiful city with a lot of technologies, a lot of people living here, is not so beautiful that we can imagine, and something is growing, and something strange happen in terms of politics, in terms of humors of humans, etc., etc. Donc, on va découvrir petit à petit que dans cette bulle sous l'océan, toutes les choses ne sont pas aussi belles qu'on voudrait le penser. Et puis, il y a des problèmes politiques sous-jacents. Et voilà.
And two things I think it's important to say. First of all, we will have a French version of the campaign page to share in a day or two. Yes.
Yeah. Apologize. Désolé, on va bientôt avoir une version française pour tous les backers français. On est en train de préparer la même page que vous avez actuellement, mais elle sera aussi disponible en français sur le site de Perte et Fracas.
But all of our updates will be in English and French, yes?
Yes, oui, toutes les daily reveals, tous les updates, toutes les newsletters seront à chaque fois traduites en français et en anglais.
Because at some point, we're going to have to talk about this. Oh, right? Because this looks very different to what you see in the base game.
Yeah, totally different. It's a new way to play the line of tragedy. I will not say much more today because I have explained during the campaign. Donc, on ne va pas encore tout dévoiler aujourd'hui, mais c'est une autre manière de jouer la ligne de tragédie, complètement différente, avec une mécanique de jeu à part entière pour cette grille de la tragédie dans cette extension, les larmes de fond. Mais on vous en dira plus pendant la campagne.
Because as a very simple point for anyone that doesn't know, when you play the base game, you will play the game on lovely grids of destiny, which sound lovely. Like there's nice things to find there. There's words of power and there's items and characters to find. It's all very happy. And on each one, there is just one line of tragedy, one time progression that's pushing you through, trying to ensure you have a utopian positive ending. But when we look at the expansion that we were just talking about, the Water of Our Discontent, you instead have a brand new grid of tragedy to contend with. So keep an eye out for a future update on the campaign where we'll share more about what you can expect. But I think it's maybe a good thing to say to Dan and William, the campaign comes at a time where there's a lot of writing still to do. There's a lot of development still to do. With this game really is only happening thanks to backers' support, because we've made one prototype, but we have thousands of words still to go. Right.
Oui. On a effectivement pas mal encore de travail à accomplir pour tout écrire. Mais il y a déjà pas mal de choses qui sont écrites et on va avoir besoin d'un petit peu de temps. Et on remercie les backers de nous donner la possibilité de pouvoir terminer de produire ce jeu. Alors vous l'avez vu, le prototype, il est déjà très abouti. C'est pas, c'est quelque chose de très concret déjà pour nous. Toute la trame de l'histoire, William, a été écrite. Et puis maintenant, il va rester le temps de l'édition, de la production, des cartes, des illustrations aussi. Thanks to all the artists that are working with us. They do an incredible work. Thank you to Vincent, to Bastien, to Alexandre, to Adrien, to Tony, to Guillaume, to every artist and Leandro Di Terliti that did all the characters we have. Alexandre Gimbel, our friends, Alexander. Yeah, you can see everyone here. I think I forgot no one. No, Tony, j'ai dit. Tony Bronza that come from Canada, and also Leandro Di Terlizzi that come from Belgium.
Honestly,
from France.
Something I want to say, as a credit to the entire team, is that you have a wide range of artists, a wide range of styles, but everything is coming together in a really consistent. You can see the world being built, but there's little flares from every artist involved. Honestly, the more and more we start to share of the artwork, the more excited I've been getting as every new character gets revealed. Every single time we have an image update or a new update on Kickstarter, you can expect to see little teases of art to come, because it's gorgeous. It's a big part of the game.
He does not say many things, but that's William's work. He is the director artist from the team. He will laugh, don't worry. But that's the reality. He's doing the job. He's managing all the artists. He do his best to make all the art of the game become one unique object. Donc c'est William qui s'occupe de la direction artistique et qui a la modestie de pas trop en parler. C'est surtout moi qui tiens le crachoir. Mais en fait, c'est lui qui réalise toute la direction artistique. Il travaille avec les artistes au quotidien pour essayer de faire quelque chose d'assez unique et d'assez uniforme au niveau du style graphique. Voilà. And William also did some art for the game.
Oh.
Yeah.
Can you tell us?
Can we make a small have some small words from DPS, Digital Painting School? It's an online school for artists, and this website was the main base of the artist we touched to create this team. Donc on est parti du site Digital Painting School qu'on remercie. On remercie, comment il s'appelle le patron du Spartan, voilà. On remercie Spartan qui est le responsable de Digital Painting School, qui nous a aussi fait un petit peu de visibilité pour promouvoir le jeu. Donc merci Spartan, merci Digital Painting School, et puis merci à tous les artistes qui sont sur ce projet-là, puisqu'ils en font tous partie, à l'exception d'un, mais voilà. So,
I think it's honestly a fantastic idea to say thank you and to call out places that are doing great stuff right now. I think at a time where we're seeing a lot of development in the artist world, I think it's really great to talk about where you're working and connecting with amazing people. That's really nice to share that. We have a lot of comments, so I'm maybe going to take a moment to go through some of them very quickly because I see across all the different platforms. Let me go back. I think it's good to start from here.
Just the other one previously. Oh,
sorry.
My wife is teacher and she's waiting for the game to play with children.
That's wonderful.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think we can say that the base game could be quite good, although some of the expansions there might be slightly darker content.
It depends on the age, because it's not mature content, but some scenes can be a bit hard for children.
Yeah.
But acceptable. My children play the game also. Donc oui, le jeu est jouable effectivement par les enfants, peut-être pas à l'école, mais on peut déjà jouer avec des enfants dans un cadre familial sans problème. So this distribution by Neoludis. Actually, we don't know. It's
to be confirmed on this. There's a couple of great options in Paris or in France. Sorry, in France for this, and then also because we're Lucky Duck Games are working with Perte Fracas, we're also seeking other options to get the best possible shipping that we can for backers. It's such an important time to get safe, efficient, cheap, if possible, of course, shipping where we can. So no, we can't confirm that just yet.
Donc, on ne peut pas pour l'instant donner de confirmation sur la distribution. On étudie beaucoup de pistes avec Lucky Duck qui s'occupe en partie avec nous de cette campagne. On discute avec eux évidemment d'essayer d'avoir les prix les plus bas, d'avoir les opportunités les plus grandes pour le projet, pour qu'il soit le plus beau possible. Donc, pour l'instant, la question de la distribution n'est pas du tout encore officialisée. On est encore à l'étude là-dessus. Voilà. Et on fera un communiqué dès qu'on aura une information claire à vous donner sur la distribution.
All right. More grand bravo.
Okay. Merci. Merci. Thank you.
And more well done for a Kickstarter finished in 2 hours, and a very, very lovely message as well for Lucky Duck accompanying Perte Fracas. We're very honored. Like, honestly, to be able to work with Dan and William has been a blessing. I got to spend pretty much all day with you today, and it was really very calm, very chill for a day. for a day to launch a campaign. It was just nice. It was just nice.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Can I say a word? I will say a
course.
word in French, but also I will explain it for you in English. But on voulait remercier vraiment Lucky Duck pour son accompagnement. So we really thank Lucky Duck for the time you spend with us, for the great advices you provide, because no one knows in background, but there are many discussions. On discute beaucoup en arrière-boutique pour prendre des décisions avec Lucky Duck, et merci beaucoup pour l'accompagnement. Thank you, Az. Thank you, Vince, also, and thank you all the team that works with us, so Scott and the rest of the team.
It's honestly just the beginning, right? This campaign and this starting point, the trailer and the prototype. This is just the start of the things that are to come, you know. So I'm looking forward to the next year and a half, 2 years as the development of the game and all the manufacturing and publishing happens. It's going to be a really exciting time for everybody involved.
Sure.
Let's see, another one.
Oui, il y a beaucoup à faire. Ouais. Effectivement.
Yes, many people enjoy about the underwater theme. That's true. It's a great universe we have to discover together. Oui, c'est vrai que c'est un thème assez riche
En milieu clos.
En milieu clos. Yeah, milieu clos.
I mean, the fact that you're not going to see this behind us all here, unfortunately, but the fact that there is artwork and there is visuals and settings that are kind of survival, tribal, very much technology is very limited, but then you've got the complete opposite of an almost different segment of civilization inside the one setting is really compelling.
And about this subject, we can promise an enormous surprise during the core box. That's all we can say.
You
tease. Une énorme surprise dans la boîte de base à propos de justement de la technologie. On en dira
oh man, that's cruel. That's cruel,
you
Dan.
have to play as minimum 3 chapters to start discovering something.
Okay, folks, I need to end the stream and get Dan back to making the game. Like Dan and William, get to work because I need to play. Let's see. We also, oh my goodness, there are so many questions.
Et en Vosgien. Is it going to be in Vosgien as well?
On mettra des mots dans tout le texte.
And this one from Twitch.
Maintenant. He asked what is the best goal we want to get for this campaign. Alors, on n'a pas fixé de limite. There is no limit. We want to touch the stars.
I mean, for me, a big part of having daily unlocks is that we want to kind of invite you into this world, make you part of it, show you it as we go through the campaign. I think this campaign, for me and for Lucky Duck and Perte, I feel as well, it's about getting as many people as possible involved. So if we could, get a couple of thousand backers, let's say 3,000, 4,000 more backers, that would be really incredible. I think we can talk about the trials of manufacturing board games. The more copies of a game we can make, the better. It helps sustain us, and it means we can print them for cheaper. It means we can do better deals on shipping and such, So we're always looking to get a few thousand backers if we can. But I think this is the beginning of a really epic world and an epic kind of long campaign, not just after the campaign has launched, but afterwards with all of the update in the world. And I think the more people that can be involved and give input and be part of the community, the better for Once Upon a Line.
Yeah, for sure. Cecily, you want to translate? Because
So he's saying he's hoping to get a few thousand more backers, because the more backers there are, the better it will be. It'll be cheaper to make, and it'll...
But in French.
Oh, bah oui, bien sûr. N'importe quoi. Oui. Il disait que il faut quelques... Oh, comment on dit backers en français?
Des contributeurs.
Contributeurs, comme quelques mille contributeurs de plus pour pas seulement rendre le jeu moins cher, mais aussi c'est mieux pour la compagnie.
tout à fait. Si on peut avoir plusieurs milliers de backers,
Oui, il dit deux, au moins deux, 2000 plus, il a dit. 2-3 plus.
on n'a pas de limite. Il faut
Mm.
pas hésiter à en parler autour de vous pour faire connaître le projet. Ouais. Et plus on aura de contributeurs et plus on arrivera à diminuer les prix au niveau de la fabrication. Et ça veut dire qu'on pourra aussi améliorer la qualité du matériel d'autant plus.
There's a personal goal for me, which is over the campaign and the months to come in the future, is to make as many native English speakers aware of Once Upon a Line as possible. Because I know whenever Vince first saw the game and then we got to see the game ourselves in Lucky Duck, we were like, this is so unique. This is unlike anything we've ever seen before. This is completely something that we want to be involved with. And Dan and William have spent 2 years engaging with their local communities and friends. And now we at Lucky Duck want to help push that out as much as possible. So my personal goal is to really get as many, Americans, UK, Europeans involved as possible. The sky is the limit, right? The sky's the limit.
And Canadian also, because we never touch any Canadian guys. So.
And Australian and New Zealand as well.
Yeah,
absolutely. Okay, so I think I'm here.
How did you get the idea to make a scratch-off game?
Oh, good question.
Good question. Yeah.
They have a problem with the little scratch tickets.
Alors, I will first answer in French, and probably Cécilie, do you agree to translate for me?
Yeah.
Okay. Donc, je vais faire d'abord la réponse en français, et puis c'est Cécilie qui va s'occuper de la traduction. Donc, d'abord, en fait, on travaillait avec William sur un système de jeu dans lequel on allait explorer dans la Terre. C'était ça l'histoire. Et à un moment, nous est venue l'idée de si on grattait dans la Terre et si on grattait vraiment le jeu. Et c'est de là qu'est partie l'idée de l'encre à gratter. Après, je crois le lendemain ou le surlendemain est arrivée l'idée d'une grille de mots qui viendrait recouvrir l'encre à gratter. Voilà. Alors, on racontera peut-être plus en détail.
Au tout début, c'était des chiffres, en fait.
Oui, il y a eu des chiffres.
Au début, tu as proposé des chiffres.
Et puis c'est devenu des lettres. Donc voilà pour l'explication très rapide, mais voilà, on pourra en parler pendant des heures de la construction.
So they were saying that it came very slowly. At first, they thought maybe making something with what was it with digging dirt? I didn't know what is this story? You didn't tell me about that.
It was island in the sky, and you had to dig inside the mud.
Wow.
Oh, okay. And so, but it was very messy. And so the next day they had got the better idea to ink and actually scratch them off. And they were thinking of, the original idea was to do with numbers, but then the idea to make it a word game. But they said it's a very long explanation and it's a very long trail that brought them to where they are. So they could talk about that for hours.
So I think it sounds like somebody needs to buy you both a beer at the Cannes Festival International de Jeux and just have a beer in an evening and just talk about it.
And we can talk during hours.
After you win the Asdor, right? Win the Asdor, then have a drink and talk about it. So, I mean, thank you for sharing this. I will say in Lucky Duck Games, we have, I think it's 3 archaeologists on our team. So the digging game might have been very successful for us if you had done an archaeology game. Let's see. We also had,
with
nice
pleasure.
and simple.
We have comments.
I've never heard William speak in English. I've never heard him.
Hey, he can say something in English. Hello, everyone.
No.
And everyone understood.
Did I miss some? I don't think so. I think I've got them all. Here we have
Saarbrück. Yeah, some friends from Saarbrück. It's in the east of the France.
Oh, okay.
We have
Germany.
Germany. Okay, it's Germany. Saarbrücken. Yeah.
And Dan, your English is magnificent, quite the talent, is what I see. See?
Thank you.
C'est magnifique. And Big Mish saying, not normally a big fan of Kickstarter, backed Ragnarok, and then only two more. One was Destiny's expansion. Oh.
Yeah, thank you to Trust. Merci de nous faire confiance. Merci de nous suivre encore après Ragnarok Star et The Most Pet Show. C'était vraiment deux aventures incroyables. On est vraiment très, très, très heureux qu'on ait toute cette communauté qui nous suive. Donc, merci à tous les membres du Facebook VIP Room Ragnarok Star. Thank you very much. Merci beaucoup à tous les fans de Ragnarok Star. Thank you to all the people that join us for the festival, Tambrouille Festival in France, where there was a contest of Ragnarok Star. Merci beaucoup d'être venus à tous nos fans au Tambrouille Festival pour faire la fête avec nous, avec des concerts, with many live rock metal concerts. So that was an amazing moment. And we will do again another festival this year, but not us, Perte Fracas, but the guys from Perte Fracas will continue to make with Compagnie Les Jolis Mômes Theater Company. We will continue to make this festival this year with many other friends, and for that we will create another association to physically be able to produce this festival. So thank you everyone.
Is there a big crossover between the board game and the rock fan base? Is that like
I can say that the guys who are playing board games are the same children that are listening music, heavy metal. It's just big children like us.
I love it. Patrick had a message.
Says, don't worry, I'll come get it at your house, Dan.
Dan is that kind of guy. He would absolutely be okay with that.
Sure. Okay. Hello, Alibaba. So, do we have any other questions?
Let's see. What about? Is this about the festival?
So, will you be there at the Festival of Cannes in February? And
Je joue en Beaujolais. It's a French festival near Lyon, where we went a couple of times. Each year we went three times. That was the first festival where we present Ragnarok Star, and also one of the first festival we present Once Upon a Line, with a great pleasure because everyone was waiting for us, and it was so amazing to arrive in a room where everyone said, "Woo, Danny, it was amazing."
I'm beginning to think, guys, that we may have to do a live stream just dedicated to your fans, because this chat is just full of like, thanks Dan and William to be part of this amazing game. What is this one? Oh no.
Oh, he will not sleep during 1 year.
Yeah, he's waiting for the surprise. He won't sleep until he gets
to work. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of fans here. Oh, here we go.
Oh,
why bugs?
So
why the theme of bugs? Is it a passion for you? I mean, a bit for me. I'm wearing my insect earrings and necklace. So it's a Hercules beetle.
Oh yeah, beetle.
And then I've got spider earrings. But I did not choose the theme. So.
But it's not an insect, right?
True.
Spider, not insect.
Arachnid. Arthropods. I have a love for arthropods.
Yeah. We will probably answer to this question in French, but maybe I will do my best to make a small translation. William, tu peux nous dire pourquoi des insectes? That's the hardest question. I'll let William answer.
William can answer in French. Yeah.
On cherchait quelque chose d'original, hein, en fait. Donc on a commencé à chercher, à explorer diverses diverses options. Et on a essayé de commencer des scénarios sur le côté historique, mythologique. Et puis, on a mélangé, quand on a commencé à mélanger des thèmes, le thème post-apo nous plaisait beaucoup, mais il fallait rapporter quelque chose de nouveau. Et les insectes, c'était quelque chose d'assez original, des insectes géants. Donc, nous, on a écrit une histoire autour de la manière dont ils sont devenus gigantesques, de ce qui est arrivé à l'humanité et de l'univers qu'on a créé. Voilà.
So yeah, initially we start to work with once the mechanics was almost finished, we start to work on historic or mythologic theme. So we start to do small adventures just to test, to feel how the game is played, how the sensations, etc. But really soon, once we knew that everything was working fine, we brainstormed to try to define a theme. Post-apocalyptic arrives really soon, but at some point we estimated that only post-apocalyptic is not great. We like Ragnarok Star. Ragnarok Star was Vikings, but with metal. Here it's post-apocalyptic, but with giant insects. And something William did not explain, but insects are just amazing. It's incredible, the world of insects. I think Einstein or any famous guy said that if insects are, we are bigger than insects only because we grew faster than them. But if there was bigger, they will dominate the world.
They did sure. Once.
We are in a long
Carboniferous.
Time. So insects are just amazing. They can produce hot water. They can communicate by telepathy. They can make such incredible things. They can discuss with the pheromones.
Like scent, yeah.
And if we go by first come, first serve, the whole world is theirs, because fossil evidence, the very first thing that walked on the earth was an arthropod, a millipede.
Oh.
And giant insects really exist in the past.
Carboniferous period. I believe Carboniferous period, it was 300 to 200 million years ago.
Yeah. There was some big arthropods, some big millipede. I don't know the word in English.
Millipede is a myriapod or a millipede.
Yeah.
Wow. That's incredible. That's really captivating. And
dragonflies, giant dragonflies.
There's when I first played the prototype that we made for the campaign, I must admit, I don't consider myself the most intelligent person ever, but I did have to look up some of the words to confirm I knew what the meaning was, because this is quite an intellectual game. You don't shy away from using nice, flourishing words and nice, captivating, descriptions, which I really love about it. This is definitely a game for people who can appreciate the written word, and the fact you have this layer of real scientific and historical insect, knowledge behind it as well. I love it. It's really incredible.
Cécilie, tu peux nous faire une traduction?
So, oui, je vais dire en français cette fois au lieu de juste répéter en anglais. Il a dit que la première fois qu'il a joué au jeu, il était vraiment surpris parce qu'on n'a pas peur d'utiliser le beau langage et de faire des vraies histoires. Et c'est vraiment bien qu'on a vraiment travaillé sur l'histoire et la science des insectes.
Merci. Thank you.
I must admit, there's so many comments, and I realize we've been going for 50 minutes already. Shall we do a quick review of the page?
Yeah.
And invite people to ask us any questions about the page and about the pledges or about the bundles or recharge pack. And we're probably going to have to do another stream during the campaign, aren't we? Like, you didn't tell me that you had a fan club.
Pour nos amis francophones, donc on va maintenant passer, parce que ça fait déjà 50 minutes qu'on discute, donc on va passer on va voir toute la page principale de Kickstarter, et puis si vous avez des questions, n'hésitez pas, on y répondra. Évidemment, les bêtises sur les morpions, on n'y répondra pas, mais à commenter et puis poser toutes les questions que vous voudrez.
So I tell you what, there's one thing I want to start with, okay? So, and because I think it's an interesting thing to mention. So we obviously have the introduction to the game. It's fine. Everybody can read this. It's okay. And a little introduction to the game. But today, in the first update, we revealed that every backer, if you back one of the 3 pledges, so if you back either the Caterpillar's Walk, the Chrysalis Age, or Butterfly's Flight, you will get this deluxe metal scratcher. But there was a bit of a story behind this, and this visual in particular, maybe you can share, Dan.
Yeah. Donc déjà, donc je traduis pour les Français. Donc effectivement, il y a ce Metal Deluxe Scratcher, ce grattoir en métal qui va être offert à tous les participants de la campagne, tous les contributeurs, les contributrices. Donc, quel que soit le pledge, que ce soit le pledge à 39 ou à 99, le grattoir Metal Deluxe sera offert. Et c'est quelque chose qui est exclusivement pour les backers pendant la campagne Kickstarter. C'est-à-dire que pour ceux qui arriveront après, ce qu'on appelle les pledges, ceux qui rejoindront le train après, donc ils ne l'auront pas gratuit. Donc, puisque vous nous avez soutenus, eh bien ça, c'est un cadeau qu'on voulait vous faire. On voulait vous remercier en vous offrant ce grattoir en métal. Donc, this scratcher has a small history, but we will talk a little bit about this. So first, we can explain that we wanted to a special tool to have different shapes. Is it a good word?
Yeah.
Shapes. So you have something like a spurger, something like how can we comment Cécilie, un tournevis, comment on dit?
Yeah, like a screwdriver or a scraper, or what do you have else there? Different shapes to help you scratch off better.
Because some people like to kind of scratch like this, others like to do it down, others like to sort of move side to side, and we say no side to side. So these have the perfect width to fit in the grids.
Exactly 7 millimeters. So, but with different shapes, so you can try to feel the best for your hands. You can try to feel the best shape to have a great experience while scratching the grid. Donc on a fait 3 embouts différents, on a designé 3 embouts. So that's William that did the principal design, but then Thierry, a member of our community, Thierry Lacou, hi Thierry, did a great job to do it in 3D. So
Thierry, big love.
On a fait un embout assez spécial, enfin 3 embouts spéciaux qui ont été designés par William, mais derrière qui ont été repris en 3D par Thierry Lacou, qui est un membre de notre communauté, un membre très actif, un fan, et il l'a modélisé en 3D, c'est son métier. That's his job, and he did a great job. And then another friend named Olivier Megel, that's a great friend for us. He's a professional in 3D. He did the 3D render. Donc Olivier Megel a fait les rendus 3D. So that's why you will be able to see during in the last news we published. You will be able to see a 3D render in movement of this Scratcher Deluxe. Donc voilà, on va pouvoir voir, As va montrer donc l'animation 3D faite par Olivier. Donc ça, c'est les rendus 3D pour rendre le produit le plus joli possible pour que vous le découvriez sous tous ses aspects. Et puis dans la couleur, it will be this color, bronze color. We can also say something about the design. Actually, we see that in the middle of the scratcher, there is a specific design. So there are 2 symbols, signs. The Utopian sign and the dystopian sign. Donc on voit deux symboles sur la pièce, un symbole d'utopie et un symbole de dystopie. Here, it is the dystopian symbol. Donc cette spirale représente la dystopie dans le jeu. C'est un symbole que vous allez retrouver à plusieurs moments dans l'aventure, sur des cartes, mais aussi à la fin de la ligne de tragédie, quand vous aurez épuisé la ligne de tragédie. This symbol, you will find it inside the game. You will find this dystopian symbol either in the cards.
C'est le score.
I will explain why, but you will find it in the cards and also in the line of tragedy. At the end of the line of tragedy, when it expired, you will continue the game. You will continue to play, even if the line of tragedy is totally scratched off. You will continue to play the game, but each time you will have to scratch off one new square in this empty line of tragedy. Then you will get one dystopian point. And dystopian points will be the negative points that will decrease your utopian point, the victory points. And at the end of the saga, your end will be different if you have a bad score in terms of utopian points, or so you have to do your best to get the minimum dystopian point you can. Donc voilà, donc les deux symboles d'utopie et dystopie vont avoir un impact important dans le jeu, puisque ça va être ceux-là qui vont déterminer le type de fin que vous allez avoir, puisque quand vous allez terminer la ligne de tragédie, vous allez commencer à gagner des points de dystopie, et les points de dystopie sont les points négatifs qui viennent diminuer le score de points d'utopie, qui vous permettront d'avoir une fin plus ou moins heureuse à la fin de l'histoire.
Thank you so much for describing all of that, Dan. I want to say two things quickly. First, I want to take my hat off to Patrick, who acknowledged that the metal scratcher looks a little bit like a guitar pick. It's a bit metal. It's a bit Ragnarok, which I really like. And then Diary of a Lincoln Geek, who's just coming to the campaign, just coming to the game, hopefully has learned a little bit and asked a great follow-up question. Is this a legacy style game? Very much so, Diary of Lincoln Geek. So the idea is you'll have these grids of destiny where you'll be essentially removing this scratch off ink using the scratcher that comes with the game, or you will have the deluxe metal one for free if you back during the Kickstarter, and you'll see these massive grids that are full of words and traps, letters for you to explore, puzzles for you to unveil, and that connects you to the story and drives you through the game. I think, I don't want it to go on too long this evening. I think we're definitely going to need to do another stream again because there's so much to explore we haven't talked about. But there was another question. Maybe I'll just bring this up. What was this one? This is for retail partners.
What about
losing
pledges?
Oh no, Cicely. Go back to where your Wi-Fi is stronger.
I'm back. I'm sorry.
No,
I'm going to try the box now. My phone started to die.
This is about retail pledges, is that right?
Yeah. Retail pledges. Yeah. I will answer in French, okay?
Yeah.
Donc, est-ce qu'il y a des livraisons de pledge? Oh no, it's not about retailer pledge. It's about shipping to retails.
Okay.
Or backers. Donc non, on n'a pas prévu de faire des livraisons dans les boutiques partenaires. La livraison elle se fera uniquement à domicile. C'était quelque chose qu'on avait essayé avec Ragnarok Star, mais qui est quand même assez complexe à mettre en place et puis qui peut poser des fois des petits soucis en termes de communication entre l'éditeur, le distributeur, la boutique, etc. Donc c'est une logistique un petit peu lourde et on voulait faire quelque chose de plus simple. Donc ce sera, mais on ne veut pas délester les boutiques. On apprécie beaucoup le travail avec les boutiques partenaires. Simplement, pour cette édition-là, on ne le proposera pas, malheureusement.
So, in short, no, we're not doing delivery to stores. It's essentially what we're saying.
Sorry, in English. Just explain that.
It's really a French question, this, though, because in the UK, and in English-speaking markets, we don't tend to do delivery to stores, unfortunately. So it's not a very common thing. But no, we will not be doing it in France either for this campaign, unfortunately. There is a really good follow-up question here, though. So here we go. This might be it. This is quite deep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it comes from Forum Crowd. Crowd is
Yeah.
a great forum in France about crowdfunding. He asked so 9 different endings. These ends are the
I
ends
see.
very different, or it's
Yeah.
small changements? No, it's totally different. In fact, I can explain. Donc, il demande si on va avoir des fins différentes. Non, ça va être des fins. Oui, ça va être des fins quand même assez différentes. En vrai, il va y avoir 3 chemins différents. C'est-à-dire que vous allez faire des choix dans l'histoire et vous allez prendre une voie, une autre ou encore une autre. Et dans la voie que vous aurez choisie, il y aura encore 3 fins différentes. C'est pour ça qu'on dit 9 fins alternatives, mais vous ne pourrez accéder qu'à au mieux une des 3 fins en fonction des choix que vous aurez faits. Et après, ça va être votre total en points d'utopie qui va déterminer la fin à laquelle vous allez accéder. So I can explain in English probably. So there are 3 paths in the story, depending to your choice, who you will trust, who you will not trust, who you will follow or not. There will be 3 endings, 3 paths, but with the 3 paths, you will also have 3 different endings. And these endings depends on your score of utopian points. So really 9 endings, but only 3 accessible depending to your choices. Is it clear?
That's a really good description.
Okay.
And just I have to give a little shout out to Simon. He just was very said, "Hello all, well done to Dan William and Lucky Duck Games."
Hello, Simon Tifano, yeah.
So happy for your success. Oh, this is very sweet. And to be fair, Dari of A Lincoln Geek asked a very good question, which is really fair, and it's one that we've talked about quite a bit on Board Game Geek and on social media, which is, yes, there are elements of the game that are essentially one-time use. So the large majority of the elements in the game, such as the story cards, which I'll show in just a moment, are actually completely reusable. So we have, for example, 250 of these giant artwork story cards with art on the back.
More.
Yeah, like don't make any promises you can't commit to. This is just the base game, and they have unique art and story on the reverse side. We have the zone tiles, hero boards, all of the action tiles. There's over 100 different tiles in the game, and then we have the challenge gateway. So it's only the challenge gateway and the grids of destiny that are scratched in one-time use, and those are what we offer the recharge packs for. So we have these recharge packs so you can grab those specific elements to play again. Do you want to give a quick summary of that in French?
No, but I will probably explain because it really. Oh yeah, about also talent cards. You missed it. It's
yes, of course.
Also in recharge packs because inside the game we provide a small pencil with eraser. And you can erase, but we feel that many people will want to resell it and they want to reinitialize it the best possible they can, and we will provide inside the recharge packs also talent cards that will be marked with pencil.
So it's not just the scratch off ink replace, but also anything that you might be writing on to make sure it's
something
a nice,
like 15 cards, additional cards to each recharge pack.
Fantastic.
And explain in French or?
Yes, absolutely, if you like.
I think it interests French people also.
Yes.
Donc, la question qui était posée, c'était de savoir si c'était donc un jeu destructif ou pas. Donc il y a effectivement quelques éléments qui sont destructifs dans le jeu, mais on a surtout et très essentiellement quelque chose comme 95% du poids de l'objet. Ce sont des éléments qui ne sont pas destructifs et qu'il ne faut surtout pas détruire, notamment les cartes, les 250 cartes au moins, les plateaux héros, le card holder qui est un rangement à cartes, les tuiles de zone, les action tiles, les tuiles d'action, les tuiles pour verrouiller les casiers d'action, le scratcher, le grattoir, le crayon. Et il y a seulement cette grille des défis, ce challenge getaway, et les grilles of destiny, les grilles du destin, qui sont des éléments qui sont destructifs. Et donc effectivement, on n'a pas trouvé de meilleure méthode pour donner cette sensation d'exploration, en tout cas à ce moment-là et avec ces émotions-là, que l'encre à gratter. Et donc du coup, on a ces éléments qu'on peut retrouver dans les recharge packs qui vont être ajoutés aux cartes de talents, qui vont permettre aussi de réinitialiser les talents des héros dans les recharge packs.
Thank you. And as a follow-up question, I think Diary of a Lincoln Geek had asked if they could get the recharge packs kind of as part of the game. And essentially, we have on the campaign 3 different pledges. We have the first one, which has the base game and the free expansion and the free tool. We have a second pledge which has both expansions, so you actually get 3 expansions with one of them free, and then for only €10 more, so it goes from €89 to €99. This option gives you a discount across everything in the pledge, but it also includes a recharge pack for the base game and all 3 expansions as well. So if you like, you can pick up one of the pledges and then choose a recharge pack with your pledge whenever you back, or you can choose the Butterflies Flight, which basically gives you a discount on everything. So it saves you €41 in total, gives you everything and recharge packs for everything as well. So you can play everything at least twice. Do you want to do any of that in French?
Tu veux traduire, Cécilie? Ouais.
Je peux? Oui, donc il a expliqué, il y a plusieurs tiers différents. Il y a le moins cher où tu auras The Caterpillar's Walk, donc tu as le jeu, et puis et puis le prochain Chrysalis Age où tu auras plusieurs d'autres packs d'extension, et puis pour €10 de plus, tu auras The Butterflies Flight. Et
on a toutes les boîtes, revenir sur chaque boîte, et puis aussi donc les recharge packs pour tous les pour la principale extension pour €10 de plus. Voilà, si vous ajoutez une économie de €40, un peu plus que €40.
Thank you very much. There's actually a tricky question. Oh, there's actually, sorry, before I get to the tricky question from Simon, there was a big question here.
Comment rejouer après avoir terminé une première campagne? Y aura-t-il une feuille de suivi pour éviter de repasser par les mêmes choix sans avoir à regarder nos réponses antérieures à la Great question. The question is, once you finished the campaign, do you have a sheet to not follow the same path that you used during the first?
Oh, what an amazing question. What a great idea.
Yeah. He projects in future. Est-ce que alors non, on n'a pas prévu un système qui permettrait aux joueurs d'oublier de machin. Non, en fait, l'idée, c'est faut vraiment voir ce jeu comme un livre ou comme un film, donc une expérience narrative. Et vous allez jouer le jeu, vous allez aller au bout de l'aventure. Et si vous voulez rejouer le jeu, nous, on vous conseille peut-être de faire les autres extensions d'abord, et après seulement d'y revenir, parce que ça n'aurait pas beaucoup d'intérêt de revoir tout de suite une deuxième fois le film ou de relire tout de suite une deuxième fois le livre pour explorer différentes fins. Alors, vous pouvez le faire, évidemment, et par contre, on n'aura pas de moyen de vous faire oublier ce que vous vous souvenez de la précédente aventure. So I just explained that it's more than an experience. This game is more an experience like books or films, and we did not provide any way for players to totally forget what they scratched. We don't have any way for that. We will not do dynamic grids. It's standard grids for everyone, so you have no way to forget. So basically, I think the best would be to play every expansion, and because it will take a lot of time, something like don't know, 40 hours or something like that.
This is actually the next question. You're seeing the future now. We had a question literally about the life duration of the core box and different expansions.
Okay, so I just finished. So
Yeah.
better play all expansion, and then probably you will forget what you played before, and then you will start to scratch differently. And for sure, there will be new zones or new heroes you want to discover, and you know that they were somewhere, but you don't know where. So probably your best experience will be to start to scratch somewhere else and to find new zones, to find new heroes, discover that there is new relations between characters you met, etc., etc.
And I think it's fair to say that we estimate from playtesting that one of the large grids of Destiny, or the standard sized grid of Destiny, is about 3 or more hours of gameplay for each single grid.
It really depends on the amount of players, for sure. Donc la durée de vie d'une grande grille, enfin d'une grille normale, d'une grille standard, les grilles de 20 par 20, c'est une durée d'à peu près 3 heures, mais ça dépend vraiment du nombre de joueurs. On a constaté que sur des parties solo, la partie durait moins longtemps, évidemment, puisqu'il y avait moins de discussions que quand on est en coopératif à plusieurs. So I just explained that the duration of each chapter really depends on the amount of players. Because when you play in solo, you will go really faster. You will probably go deeper inside the story because you will be alone with the story. But once you play with friends or with family, 2 or 4 players, it starts to be pretty much different because you discuss every choice, you discuss every placement of tiles, about deduction, where the word can be or can't be, etc. And time go. You have more time.
It goes on for a long time.
Like I played it with my partner, and she is the kind of person that wants to risk everything. Yeah, let's go here, let's go here, go here. And I'm like, but the line of tragedy, my utopia points, we can't go everywhere. But we need to go here, we need to go here. I'm like, no!
Yeah. I'm more like
Patrick
you.
Patrick has just increased their pledge. Yay!
Yeah, thank you very much. Merci, Patrick.
And we say, if you play with me, it's even longer because I'm slow. Well,
something we can explain, probably it's important about alpha players. You have this expression in English also? Or?
Yes, we do.
So, je vais expliquer après en français, but for English people, just be careful. If you are an alpha player, or if you know that friends you want to play with you are alpha or is alpha, probably ask him to play alone. Because this is like unlock game or any other game, cooperative. The real adventure is to discover together and to decide together. If you have an alpha, then he will break or she will break the adventure for the rest of the group. So
I'll add something before you say it. Before you translate into French, I'll just add a little something, because the key mechanic is that everybody shares the heroes. You all share the repercussions as well. So if someone alpha games and gets you into trouble, they share the responsibility. And my recommendation is, if you have somebody who really likes the puzzles, likes to solve it and take control, somebody else could also then lead the narration and choosing the talents and helping to drive what you're searching for. There's a lot for different types of players.
Yeah,
but
and
yes,
different type of brains also.
Yes,
some
yes.
people like solving, fixing puzzles. Some people like scratching also. There are manual people that really enjoy scratching. They don't care the rest. And some people that like telling the story for other people.
I have fidget tools that I like to play with. I'm a total scratcher. I'm like, give it to me.
So I translate.
Yes.
Yeah. Ok, donc je disais en fait que au niveau de la durée de jeu, elle pouvait être très très variable d'un type de groupe à un autre, puisque si vous jouez en solo, ça va vraiment avoir une expérience complètement différente, une durée de vie plus courte, mais vous allez avoir une expérience différente parce que un des principes, c'est qu'on a fait une seule et même règle unique pour que ce soit du solo ou du coopératif, quel que soit le nombre de joueurs. Ouais. Et donc, du coup, il va falloir un peu se répartir les rôles si vous jouez à plusieurs, puisque vous allez pouvoir avoir une personne qui va faire la lecture, une personne qui va pouvoir faire plutôt la déduction, l'optimisation des tuiles, etc., etc. Et donc, toute l'expérience utilisateur, elle va être dans le fait de partager l'aventure ensemble et de tirer profit des qualités des uns et des autres pour le jeu. Just finished.
Thank you very much. So oh goodness, there's even more. There's even more requests here about Ragnar Rockstar as well.
We'll make a private live for Rockstar, I think. Okay, they ask us if we will provide some soundtrack like we did for Rockstar. We don't think we will do it, but it's a great idea. And I think there is already an app or a website where you can select music to play with your board games. I know something like that, some website where you have a free music you can select to have a playlist to play with your board game. Donc non, on n'a pas prévu de faire de bande son, malheureusement, parce que c'est un énorme travail, mais en fait, vous avez des sites sur lesquels vous pouvez trouver des musiques libres de droit pour agrémenter vos parties de jeux de société. Je ne sais plus c'est comment le nom, mais quelqu'un va le retrouver dans le chat.
And there's even more love for can we get a crossover between Once Upon a Line and Ragnar Rockstar?
Why not?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, why not? Why not an adventure in Viking mythology with fantasy?
We definitely need Sicily to come up with some Viking-inspired insects.
Oh yeah.
This would be pretty cool.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna say so. We've been on for an hour and 50 minutes. So can we say, guys, we're definitely going to do another stream during the campaign?
Yeah,
I think we have to, because we're going to have plenty more to talk about as we do more updates on the expansions and the daily reveals. Shall we give everyone one final chance for their last questions, and then we will wrap this stream up? So everybody. You can do it in French as well if you want, Dan. Give a chance for last questions.
So we select a question?
Oh no, if you want to invite them to ask any last questions.
Okay. Donc oui, on est désolé, on va pas pouvoir rester plus longtemps dans le chat parce que ça fait déjà presque 1h30, 1h20 qu'on y est. Ce qu'on va faire, c'est qu'on va probablement refaire un autre live pendant la campagne. When we will do it, you have an idea?
Oh, we'll confirm it in an update. It'll be
in the middle of the campaign, or
we'll definitely do another one in a few days or in
take a risk. Take a risk, guys.
Should we just meet at the same time next Tuesday right here? Shall we do that?
Okay. Alors pourquoi pas mardi prochain. Voilà, okay. On se donne rendez-vous mardi prochain pour un autre live. Et puis,
I'll see if I can actually come down to your place next time.
Yay!
Amazing.
I love it. There was another question again. I think, is this a crossover question?
No. Forget this question. It's a stupid question from.
Okay. I gotta take your word for it. I'm gonna go back to a question from Simon, because I know you know Simon. I missed this earlier, and I know it's a tough question, but I believe we are looking into it.
Yeah, about Simon.
About the scratch cards being recyclable.
Maybe already answered. All the scratch card recyclable. We are discussing actually with a couple of manufacturers just to try to have the best ecologic product.
Yeah.
So that's why, for example, we don't have any plastic elements except this scratcher. So we do our best to have the most recyclable product.
Ecologically friendly.
Yeah.
Donc,
So, yeah,
it's a French guy, I know him. So, donc, je dis qu'en fait, actuellement, on est en train de discuter avec les différentes manufactures, les différentes fabricants, merci William, pour essayer d'avoir le produit le plus écologique que possible, c'est-à-dire avec le moins de la présence minimum de plastique et puis des produits le moins toxiques que possible. Alors évidemment, c'est pas toujours facile, notamment avec des encres à gratter, mais voilà, on fait de notre mieux. Par exemple, il n'y aura pas de thermoformage, il n'y aura pas d'éléments plastiques inutiles dans la boîte. Il y aura peut-être des blisters, il y aura évidemment ce scratcher en résine. Voilà. Mais on fait de notre mieux pour essayer d'éliminer au maximum les traces de pollution.
Thank you so much, guys. And do you know what? We'll finish with a question. Someone saying, "Where is my French page? It's coming."
William,
where?
Where is the French page, William?
It's coming in the next day or two. We will have a French page.
Yeah.
On va s'en occuper.
Tomorrow or the day after.
Okay. Thank you so much, all of you, for being part of this. This was very sweet. It ended up being
all the Beckers also that join us. It's amazing. I don't know how much we touched right now. How much we get?
We'll touch more. There's plenty of time to do lots of touching. It's okay.
Thank you very much.
Do you want to say a final sign off in French?
Merci. Sure. Merci à toute la communauté, merci de nous avoir suivis, merci d'être venu pour ce live, merci à toi Cécilie d'être venue, c'était un vrai plaisir de t'avoir. Merci à Az, il comprend rien à ce qu'on lui dit, mais on lui dit merci. I don't understand anything, but we thank him. Merci de nous avoir rejoints sur la campagne. Et puis William,
Merci.
William vous remercie aussi.
Dan just won't let William do the French bits. Let William do the French part, man. Come on. Okay, well, look, thank you so much, everybody. Thank you, Cecily. Thank you, William and Dan, for being here. Yes, we'll be back, let's say, next Tuesday, but every single day of the campaign, there'll be new updates, there'll be new teasers and story, information about the expansions, and we always want to hear your suggestions and your ideas. Bravo.
Share with us, yeah.
I wish I knew French. I learned Spanish and German and English in school and Norwegian, obviously. Oh my goodness. We've got hearts. Gigi. Is that Gigi as in good game?
Yeah, good game. Yeah, something like
good
that.
Game. Get the champagne. And then we're back to Polish. Okay, look, thank you so much, everybody. We're going to say goodbye for now. Goodbye, guys. Goodbye, everyone. Have a lovely day.
Bye.
And we'll see you